How is that for timing? 8 o'clock on the dot. All right. Gotta increase this incline. Bring it up a little bit to my normal incline. There we go. Now we are off to the races. I got the incline going, increasing the speed a little bit. How's that for timing? Right on time. Can't beat that. Good morning. I was not on here yesterday. Yesterday I took a full rest day. I just walked outside yesterday. Good morning, Taj. Good morning, Dylan. Welcome. Didn't miss anything. I wasn't here yesterday. I took a rest day. I'm allowed. Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, Miguel. Hi, Ravi. Thank you, Zoli. Ciao, Marita. Good morning to Wisconsin, Chris. Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday. I woke up, trained a client, and then I went back to bed for 2 hours. I just did not have it in me. I was tired. We go out Wednesday night. So Thursday is probably going to be that day where I probably don't get out here. But I was going to train yesterday, and then I was like, you know what? And this is good advice. If you feel tired, out of it, sometimes it's okay to say, today is my rest day, I'm going to move on to tomorrow. Because I had supposed to do heavy legs, which I'll do today. There was no way I was hitting that and getting a good workout in yesterday. Yesterday, I would have been a shit show. Good morning. How's everybody doing this Friday morning? Alejandro from Mexico City. Good morning. Good morning, Keith. It's actually warm out in Myrtle Beach right now. It's been a little chilly all week. Favorite snack for a cheat day? See, I'm not really like oh, you know what? I really am obsessed with those true fruits, which I know might sound like not a cheat, but it's definitely a cheat. It's like chocolate covered strawberries or raspberries or blueberries. I like the raspberries and blueberries because they're dark chocolate. Man, they're so good. And they're kind of expensive. You get them at the supermarket, like $9 a bag. Thank you, inflation. Good morning, Robert, TGIF. Keith just woke up. Thank you, Mauro. Pruna, I'm good. Welcome. How many days per week should one work out? Some say more rest is better. What do you say? Honestly, as long as you're getting like 3 days in there, it's definitely good. You have to do what you can manage, and fitness shouldn't make you stressed. So if you're trying to get that 5-day training schedule and it is stressing you out, that's not good. So start with something realistic, like 3 days. Even if 2 of those days are on your weekend, that's fine. Start off small. And if you can increase it, great. But you do need to recover. And you do need to know your body. Have I ever had kidney beans and rice? I mean, I'm sure I have at some point. TGIF from upstate New York. Why kid security? Thank God it's Friday. Just a little friendly reminder, anything inappropriate will be completely ignored. This is YouTube. Good morning to California. Pezzo, I think that says. Great way to start Friday. Yes. Start it with some cardio. Oh, unfortunately, I don't speak that language. I only speak English. Is anybody working out today? I feel after leg day I need to take, well, that's not good, Truth Seeker. 3 days off. I suppose for females it's different. No, it's the same. It hurts. It means you did some work. Okay, we're gonna block. Thank you. Thank you to my moderator. Again, anything inappropriate, you can try it once, but you're gonna get blocked. And shame on you. But yeah, so if you're sore after leg day, you can take a day, that's fine, but get back in there because when you start moving, it's gonna break up the lactic acid. Here's another one gonna get blocked. Thank you, moderator. What is it with people this morning? Is it Friday's a bad day? The hell with people. When did you train legs last, Truth Seeker? Are you on a 3-day break right now? Good morning, Vahed. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Beer Daddy. I know, the light does that. I'm not a blonde, I'm a brunette. The light definitely does that. It's because it's like literally right over my head. But I am definitely a brunette. You could probably see it in the photo attached to the live. That is more normal. Afterwards, you train chest. Okay, that's good. You do abs how many times in a week? I hit a little bit of abs during each session. I kind of use it to break up my set. So if I'm doing like heavy squats, I might sit down and do some crunches or some hanging leg raises just to break it up. I don't like to sit still very well. Usually my later sets when it gets really heavy, I'll rest, but I usually put a little bit of abs in all the time. So I'm trying to get back to some of these questions. My leg day is lovely. Thank you for being a fan. I appreciate you. I don't think it's chilly today. It's nice. I actually have the garage closed because I have my dogs with me. We have the HVAC guy doing maintenance today, so I have the dogs with me in the garage while Chris handles that. Adulting. Shadow's literally just sitting here staring at me. It's kind of cute. I'll show you guys. Shadow's my Doberman, but there she is. Say hi. Oh, that's my guard dog guarding me. How long do I do cardio? Joseph, 45 minutes. 45 minutes, but I do make sure I still get 10,000 steps in. So if I miss it, I would go for a walk outside. How many hours? Probably about 2 to 3, but 2's usually pretty accurate. Leg day, I usually take longer because I go as heavy as I can. Thank you, Roger. Huge fan of my YouTube videos. What do you think is better? Less weight and more reps for deadlifts, or maximum weight, 1 to 2 reps. It depends on the goal. Like, I mean, if you're training for a sport, obviously you need to be in that low rep range and as heavy as possible. But if you're lifting for aesthetics, definitely more reps. Burn cold, no. I don't think we have to do that in Myrtle Beach. Thank you, Maro. She's a beautiful girl. Yeah, Shadow is actually 3 on September 3rd. If you're just jumping in, I have Shadow in here and I just showed her on the live. She's just sitting there staring at me. Good morning, Andy. Back and biceps for Mike Best today. Sounds like a good way to start a Friday. I have glutes today. I think I have glutes, maybe glutes and quads. It's either glutes and quads or glutes and hamstrings. I did not go live yesterday, Robert. Man, let me see if I can report. Hate speech report. There you go. I figured out how to do it. And now you get removed. Okay. And I don't know how to remove the actual message. I'm sure Chris will come back and do it. He's probably handling the, there you go, hide user on this channel. Although I removed him, I guess it's not. There you go. Now I figured it out. I can moderate my own stuff. Look at me go. Need to do more back workouts. Back is one of my favorite days. Back, shoulders, and anything legs. You have a good day too. Sorry about that. I had to figure out how to moderate my own shit. Thank you, Mike. Mike is my new moderator. Temporarily, while Chris is handling the HVAC guy. Whew. I'm sweating. Yeah, anything inappropriate. I bet it's the same guy coming in under different user names because he keeps doing the exact same thing. If burn coal is an innuendo for something, I don't know what it means. I am 5'4", and I am 150 pounds. No, I can't squat 1,000 pounds. I'm 5'4" and 150 pounds. I'd probably die. But if it's a car, I can deadlift it. I know, chat is crazy today. Is it a Friday thing? People think Friday, you can say whatever you want. Because it's been pretty good all week. It has not been bad. Thank you, Norman. I appreciate you. But Chris usually does really good with getting rid of the stuff that's inappropriate. How do you find a woman like you? Not at the bar, I guess. Well, I mean, you'll find me at the bar, Norman, but probably at the gym. Definitely check the gym. Hello, Edgar. Good morning. Marcus. I heard Luke Bryan's coming to CCMF. That's pretty cool. We always get pretty good artists here. Again with the comments. You guys are getting blocked. It's already happening. Chris is back. Thank you, baby. I did figure out how to block and report somebody already. I'm learning new things. did take me a little bit though. I am married, yes. My husband, Chris, if you don't follow his channel, Chris Graham is my moderator, and he does have his own channel too. We also breed and sell ball pythons. So if you're in the market for a snake, Chris is your guy. I've been married for 17 years, and on September 4th, we had our 21-year date anniversary. Yes, I still recognize our date anniversary because we've not stopped dating. So if you're married or thinking of getting married, make sure you keep dating your girl or dating your guy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nick. The most important thing, Edgar, is going to be dynamic range of motion, moving and stretching. I like to use bands because you're getting that extension out of your muscles. Helps you push a little further. Also, if you have somebody you can stretch with, especially like I stretch Chris out too. He'll stretch me out, hamstrings and glutes. It's hard to do it by yourself and get a really deep stretch. I'm not saying that to be like pervy at all. Seriously. It's helpful when you have somebody else. Yeah, he's got really, really tight hamstrings. Again, seriously, you need to do what's good for you. Be healthy. I have bench pressed 235, deadlift 455. I'm close to 400 now on my deadlift, but I hadn't done it in a really long time because I tore my lat, so kind of building back up. But those were my all-time best on a conventional deadlift and a bench press. Hello, Ganjam. You're welcome, Edgar. I think it's pretty good. I'm also a pro strongwoman, so my strength has definitely done me well over the years. Does anybody have anything fun planned this weekend? Good morning, Ronnie. Welcome to the show. You enjoy rows on back day. Yes, me too. I actually did pinned bent over rows this week for the first time. That was fun. If you've not tried that, you set the bar up right where the bar would be hanging. So every time it comes back to the ground, it's basically at a full pause. It's not the ground, but you know what I mean, about mid shin. It's a pause. It gets really spicy really quick. Marcus is working this weekend. I've never been a pro wrestler, Christopher. Good morning, Viper Mike. Welcome. You're about 20 minutes late, but you made it. Charlie Sheen on Netflix. I will take a look sometime. I do like the Netflix documentaries. We're watching one. It's about the Cowboys. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe America's Team or something along those lines. It's really good. Viper Mike is driving. Yeah, better late than never. Oh, Shabby. She keeps looking at me like she wants to get on the treadmill. My sweet girl. What is it? You want some kisses? She's a good girl. She's a good girl. We have the HVAC company here taking care of the HVAC, and Shadow's stuck in the garage with me. Josh is here too, but He sits far away. They're both just sitting staring at me. So cute. Landmine is also really good for rows. I have both here in my home gym. Also have the Smith machine. I'm a Taurus. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Favorite pasta? If being good, I guess penne. But if I can get like a tortellini or a ravioli stuffed, say less. Shadow tried to step on the treadmill. What happened? What happened? She likes to be as close as humanly possible. Now she's trying the other side. Like, if I come on this side, maybe it's not moving. A 100 grams of lollipop seeds contain 10 grams of protein. The more you know. Thank you, Bashir. How much protein intake do you recommend? Do you think people aren't consuming enough? Most people, Joseph, do not consume enough protein. Protein, for some reason, is the hardest of the macros to get in. I find it to be the easiest. I think once you figure out how to get all the protein in for you and your schedule, you're good. But typically body weight, if you're lifting 5-6 days a week, more than body weight, 1.1 to 1.2 tops per pound of body weight in grams of protein. And you got to figure out the best ways to do it. Like, I started adding in protein pasta. Amazon sells something called Pastabilities. I'm not sponsored, but it's 24 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbs. It definitely helps get your protein up there. Switch your rice to quinoa if you're really having a hard time. Quinoa has a lot of protein in it, where rice does not. At least 2 or 3 meals of like chicken or fish or steak, something along those lines, definitely helps. Of course, eggs. Yes, Tauruses, you tend to be good-hearted. We love very hard, and we take disrespect very seriously. I have no problem deleting people from my life when they're disrespectful. But if you know me and I love you with all of my heart. It's a Taurus thing. If you know, you know. Seeds are definitely better than a snacky alternative. I'll give you that. All right, Mike, get back to work. Thanks for jumping in and moderating a little bit. Have a good day. Thank you. Fierce protector, Heavens, that's right. Oh, poor Shadow wants to go inside now. She's bored with me. What's the matter, baby girl? The treadmill scared you. Daddy will come get you soon. She's a little bit more dramatic. Josh is just sitting over by the sauna. He looks nervous though. Hello to Idaho. Welcome, Roger. Oh. And now we're laying down and making noises. She also wants to do cardio. I mean, she did just try and get on the treadmill. Dad thinks she scared herself. His hair is warm. It's like wearing a, what's it called? A fur on my neck. What else we got this morning? And now we're shedding. Okay. Have a great day, Heavens. You got a lot to do today. Well, don't do too much. It's Friday. Finish off that week and go have some fun. One Nancy. Hello, Mara from Italy. It's getting hot in here. Thank you, Ja. He likes my positive energy. Oh, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. We might be filming for YouTube today too. It's been a minute. But Chris has post-op and I think he's gonna be okay. To get back to work, gave him some time off, but it is time. Hello, Chris. Keep up the good work. You're doing great. Look fantastic. Thank you, Cliff. I appreciate you. I like to think I have some good patience, a good level of patience. If it's an appropriate request, you can comment right on one of my videos. Do I recommend using resistance bands for exercise? If so, do you recommend a certain brand? And not a certain brand. I mean, I have Rogue bands, just because that's what I had gotten when I was doing CrossFit. But no, not a particular band, but it's good to add in, to change it up a little bit. So I would put resistance bands in a category where somebody asked me the other day, like, do you prefer like drop sets or giant sets or pause sets? Resistance bands is another form of training that you should incorporate. Definitely start out with a light band though. You're gonna be surprised as to how hard it is. British flag, it's American flag. Have a great weekend, Kane. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Whew. It is warm. Yeah, I'm from the US, guys. It would be weird for me to have a different flag behind me. Welcome if you're just getting here. I have about 15 minutes left. If you have any questions and they're appropriate, ask them. If they're inappropriate, keep them to yourselves or my moderator will toss you. And I will not apologize for that. We are on YouTube. Keep it clean. Man, sometimes cardio is hard. Today it definitely feels like a chore. My legs are tired. Man, there's a lot of messages held for review. You guys are being inappropriate for this beautiful Friday. Not my problem. Hello, Mark. Good morning. I have a really busy day today, but starting it here with you guys doing cardio definitely feels like a good way to start off a Friday. Whew. Bottoms of my hair starting to curl. Bonjour, J-Man. How was that French accent? The dogs have now switched sides. I have Josh. I'll show you guys Josh now because he's visible. Mr. Josh is over there in the corner. There he is. He looks nervous. Maybe he doesn't like the sound. Hello to New Zealand. Again, every time I try and say this, Zealand. Did I say it right? I swear it's a tongue twister. He's waiting like a good boy. He's shaking. Aw, Chris, he's shaking. Is the guy almost done? Josh is like, over the years, he was fine when we were in New Jersey. We moved here fine for the first 2 years. The last like 3 years, there's so many fireworks that go off because we're so close to all this tourist stuff. The house shakes a little bit. Like, I don't notice it, but when he's in the corner shaking, I'm like, oh crap, the fireworks again. He just sits and shakes, this poor boy. And forget thunder, oh my goodness. Hello to Scotland. My bonjour was great. Thank you. I think you're just being nice. He's a bit shy. I think he's scared. I think he probably feels the vibration of the treadmill. He's got to feel that on the floor. I don't know why else he would be shaking. I said it right, thank you. He's so sweet, Morrow. He's the sweetest boy. He's only really in here so Shadow doesn't go crazy. I know, you want to go inside. I actually don't think I could take any quicker today, George. I was just saying I actually feel kind of fatigued already. I got to do another 10 minutes on here and I'm feeling it. Like 12 minutes, really. We got goals. We got to hit them. Also, I realized this morning my waist trainer went on so quickly, I'm going to have to order a smaller size. Thank you very much. All this cardio does the body good. You got to keep cinching. I do this close to every day. I was not on yesterday, but yesterday was a full rest day. Oh, Chris is on it. Thank you. Santana, welcome. A little late to the party, better late than never. I got like a little over 10 minutes left. Santana always has good questions. And they're always appropriate, which I appreciate. We've had a whole slew of inappropriateness today. Friday, something must be in the air. Is it a full moon? That would explain it. We are kicking off our Friday with some cardio. How do you operate with a workout day and you didn't get enough sleep? Oh, so if I don't get enough sleep, well, actually, funny you say that. Earlier in the live, I said I wasn't here yesterday because I didn't get enough sleep because we go out on Wednesday night and I only got like 4 hours. And I really tried. I got myself ready and I was like, I just don't have it in me. I skipped my workout yesterday, pushed it to today because I thought it was going to be a crummy workout. So that is how I operate with not enough sleep. Now, that doesn't happen often. If it happens often, you really got to start figuring out what the problem is. So maybe you need to take some magnesium before you go to bed or some melatonin. Maybe you need to get your blood work done. Maybe your testosterone is low. Something like that could help you sleep better. But if it's once in a blue moon, it's okay to say, today's a rest day. I'm going to hit it really hard tomorrow. And I actually slept 6 straight hours last night, got up to pee, and then slept another 2. I felt amazing when I woke up this morning. So I can't wait to train legs later. It'll be a good one. Hope that answers your question, Santana. Hello, Dave. Good question. Got to remember, guys, we're all human. So there are going to be days where you feel superhuman, and there are going to be days where you feel like today is just not my day, and that's okay. Tomorrow's going to be your day. We just got to get through today. Thank you, Mark. Jewelry? No. Doesn't bother me. I lift with my jewelry on. Earrings, necklace, bracelets. I almost never take it off. No, it doesn't bother me. Even like when I squat, the bar is on my lats. I'm sorry, on my traps. It doesn't even touch my necklace because my necklace is close to my neck. It's all nice and high. I do not run on the treadmill. If I'm gonna run, it's gonna be outside. because I can't hold on, and I feel like I have to hold on the treadmill. Well, thank you, Roger. I do not work out in the water, Steve. Not my thing. I'm sure it's somebody else's thing, but it's not my thing. Hello, Santana. Has there been times your phone is a distraction in between sets or working out? Yeah, for sure. I do try and just let things sit. There's a lot of people that are really bad at that, but I know a lot of times I come in and I'm like, wow, I have an hour and 5 minutes before my client shows up. I have to finish this workout in an hour and 5 minutes. I'm not touching my phone. It's gonna be in the corner. It's playing music on the speaker, and I'm not gonna look at it. I have my Apple Watch so I can look down and say like, oh, Santana sent me a text and it's urgent. Yeah, I'll respond. But for the most part, most of the shit that comes in can wait 60 minutes. So just let it wait. If you don't keep your heart rate up during your workout, it's not benefiting you. It is really the biggest distraction. Kane agrees with me about rest days. Yeah, I hope I film later too. We should be good too. Sounds good, Kane. Write them down and save them for next time. I'll be on tomorrow. How do I maintain my body? I work out at least 5 days a week, sometimes 6. I get a little bit of cardio in every day. Even if it's just like yesterday, I got 10,000 steps in just from daily activity and training people, and I was short, so I did a quick walk outside just to make sure I got them in. Little things like that. And diet. You cannot out-train a bad diet. Santana enjoys workouts with no music. It does help you focus. When I'm lifting heavy, like especially when I was training for strongman or CrossFit, especially for CrossFit, when I would do like the open workouts, people would be like, what do you want to hear? And I'd be like, honestly, if you shut that shit off, I'll do so much better. I'm not beating to the music. I'm not clean and pressing my reps to music. I'm clean and pressing to me and how I feel. I don't want a distraction. So I'm with you with that, Santana. The distraction of the music can definitely be there. But if I'm just training regularly, which I do now most often, I just blast the music. Usually it's something clubby with a beat. Mr. Alex, I wanted to ask, did you enjoy competing on bodybuilding competitions? I did not ever compete in bodybuilding competitions. I'm a pro strongwoman, so I deadlift cars, I pull trucks, Atlas stones, the giant logs you press overhead, Husafeld stones, all kinds of weird, odd objects. That was me. So my sport was strength-based, not aesthetic. Hello, Johnny. I'm doing well. Welcome, welcome. You're going to North Carolina tomorrow to meet some friends. He's a pastor. Oh, that sounds nice. Johnny, where are you from? Is it a far ride? Are you flying? Are you driving? It's crazy how far North Carolina is. Like, we are so close being in Myrtle Beach, but when you really think about it, how big that state is, it could take hours to drive. Like, Charlotte is like 3.5 hours from us. And that's close. Thank you. Goku says I look beautiful today. Thank you very much. Mr. Alex says, understand. You don't have to apologize for asking the question. You're good. Santana said, I noticed when you do cardio, I like listening to, when you do cardio, you like listening to, R&B. It helps soothe my mind. Beyonce's Halo keeps me not paying attention to the time. I love that. To not be able to pay attention to the time is good. Sometimes, honestly, if I'm doing cardio, if I'm not live, like this kills the time too. Like I'm almost at 45 minutes already. Sometimes, like I've actually gotten on the phone and called my mom. I'm like, man, me and my mom can like shoot the shit for a really long time, and I don't even realize how long it's been. It's a great way to pass time, but I can do that because I'm doing cardio in the garage. It would be rude if you were, on speakerphone in the gym with your mama. Have about 5 minutes left. I'm almost at 45 on my watch, but by the time I got this going, I'll hit you guys for 45 because some of you showed up a little late. Hello to Indiana, Johnny. Oh, so you're driving, are you driving or flying then to North Carolina? I actually haven't done a massage on YouTube in a while. We'll have to see if we can work that out. Those videos always do really well too. My current masseuse is awesome. Thanks for the info and great vibes. Nice way to start the day. Well, you're welcome, Roger. And thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. My poor dogs just want to go inside. Poor babies. They've been so good though. Sometimes Shadow can be a real pain in the ass and just start crying for no reason. She requires attention. SA, it's very sad. It's incredibly sad. How many hours in the gym? Around 2 to 3, especially on leg day, it's a little longer. Have I ever done online Zoom session workouts with your clients? It seems odd. So I've not done Zoom sessions with my clients, but I've actually had in-person clients that go on vacation, and like some of these guys like live and breathe by the words that come out of my mouth while they're training. And there are times I'm like, listen, I'll just write it down for you. You could do it. You're going to be fine. They're like, no, I need you. So they'll put their phone on a tripod at a hotel gym, and I'll tell them, okay, let me see the equipment. And I'll say, okay, grab the dumbbells. You need a set of 20s. You need a set of 50s. This is what you're going to do. And I'll show them the movement, and they'll do it. And I'll make them superset it and tell them to go heavier. That looked too light. So I have done it. Mostly with my in-person clients. I'm not opposed to doing it with other people. I've just been asked by my in-person clients because when they're away, they want to stay on track. And they miss me because I'm an amazing trainer. I'm doing well. Joshua, how are you? I got just over a minute left on here. I'm doing well, thank you. My free time, we go out on the boat. I like to eat, I'm a foodie, so we go out to dinner. Love to dance. If one of my girlfriends asks me if we can go out dancing this weekend, we're gonna find a place and we're gonna do it. Saturday night, I will be out dancing. Thank you, Joshua. Happy Friday to you. I love to travel. But I also really like to work out. Like, people don't want to call that a hobby, but it kind of is. It makes me happy. Boosts the endorphins. Thank you, Joshua. It's a Bombshell Sportswear. One of my favorite workout brands. I'm going to start lowering the speed a little bit, because we are winding down. is where you at? Body and fitness popular. Yeah, I think fitness is definitely popular. It's definitely become more popular over the years. I still don't think enough people get their butts to the gym, but people are trying and they're cognizant of it. Thank you for super liking me, Joshua. Thank you, Johnny. Nice to meet you, Mara. Thank you, Joshua. All-time favorite musicians. I'm kind of on a Jelly Roll kick. I don't know if he's my all-time favorite, but it's kind of the kick I'm on right now. Thank you, Lion King. South Asia. I don't know what time it is in South Asia right now, but I know it's definitely not 8:45. Have a great weekend. Good morning, David. I'm actually signing off. Guys, I'm over 45 minutes live. I'm actually almost 50 minutes actually on the treadmill by the time I got it all up and running. Whew. I hope you guys enjoyed my live. Again, I appreciate the appropriate comments, and now I even learned how to moderate my own stuff, so I can block people if Chris isn't available. But I appreciate him. Shout out to Chris, because Friday, for some reason, I don't know if it's a full moon, people were completely inappropriate in the beginning. Has there been times Chris has maybe been too hard on you with your workouts, even though you're very capable, but overwhelming you? Yeah, I mean, I've been through competitions where he's like, pull it together, like I'll walk off and it's like, man, I know I shit the bed, and he'll look at me and be like, what the fuck was that? Like, you were way better than this in warm-ups. And I'm just like, I could cry right now. I really don't need this. But, you know, when I'm ready to get out there for the next event, he's like got me all pumped up, ready to go, like I can fly. So, but you need that. I don't appreciate when somebody is just caressing your ego, like, you got this, you did great. No, I didn't do great. It's okay to say I did shitty. It's fine. And if you're a good coach or a good supporter and you know somebody did shitty, it's okay to say, like, that was not your best, because the athlete knows it. And if you just say, like, oh, you did good, what are they learning? It's not okay. Get better. Push harder, get better. Because there was a year, short story, 2018, the events at Nationals, I should have got my pro card. I was ready and I should have got my pro card. There were 3 lifting events and 2 moving events. Usually there's 3 moving events and 2 lifting events. I'm better at lifting. I should have got my pro card in 2018. I did not. I shit the bed so bad that year that I was like, do I even try again? And 2019, I worked so hard. There were 3 moving events and 2 standing events, and I got my pro card, and I busted my ass. It was probably the best I ever came out, and I earned the shit out of that pro card. So I didn't get it handed to me by having an extra, you know, event that I was gonna be good at. I had to train the stuff I didn't like to train for a full year before I got my pro card. So sometimes you just have to push through, and you need to know you did a shitty job. When you saw my YouTube, I looked like an actress. Well, thank you. No, I'm not an actress. All right, I am tuning off. I am at just about 50 minutes on here. You guys kept me on. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow.